Horrific author Clive Barker is going to raise a little hell again. Barker says that he's begun developing a remake of his 1987 horror movie Hellraiser, which he wrote and directed. He's currently writing the script for the new version and says it will be darker and richer than the original with a fresh spin on the story. Hellraiser focuses on a group of demons led by the iconic Pinhead who offer a sadistic combination of pain and pleasure to anyone foolish enough to conjure them up from the depths of hell. It's unclear if Barker will also direct the remake, but one thing's for sure, original actor Doug Bradley will be back as Pinhead. We'll have more on the new Hellraiser as new details develop.
Oh, no tears, please. It's a waste of good suffering.
The new Mortal Kombat movie is going to have to tell a new director to get over here. The upcoming big screen brawler was expected to be helmed by Kevin Tancherone, the same filmmaker behind the popular Mortal Kombat Legacy web series. Now, Tancherone says that after 3 years in the ring, he's decided to move on to other creative opportunities. We'll let you know when those other creative opportunities are announced. Tancherone revived interest in Mortal Kombat as a film and TV property back in 2010 when he created the Mortal Kombat Rebirth short film on his own dime. It was so popular, Warner Brothers greenlit the Legacy web series, and the popularity of that has led to the film.
I think it was one of those passionate things. Everyone just saw how excited and ambitious I was about it. They thought it was actually a pretty cool idea, so they all said, yeah, sure, we'll do it.
There's no word yet on who might replace Tancherone in the director's chair. CIA analyst Jack Ryan is going to have to spend a little more time behind a desk before he goes out into the world. Jack Ryan's Shadow Recruit has officially been delayed. It was expected on Christmas Day, but it has now set its crosshairs on January 17th.
What the hell is going on here?
The film stars Captain Kirk himself, Chris Pine, as a younger version of Tom Clancy's iconic character. He's recruited by the CIA to uncover a sinister plot hatched by Kenneth Branagh, who also happens to be the film's director. Keira Knightley plays Ryan's girlfriend, who just might be working for the bad guy, with Kevin Costner as his CIA boss. If you need something else to watch on Christmas Day now that Jack Ryan has been delayed, distributor Paramount is expected to release the new Martin Scorsese film, The Wolf of Wall Street, in Ryan's place.
It's a wazzy, it's a woozy, it's a fairy dust.
Two beloved animated characters are back and bigger than ever. The genius talking dog, Mr. Peabody, and his adopted human son, Sherman, are getting their first big-screen adventure, appropriately titled Mr. Peabody and Sherman. If you've never heard of the two lovable characters, they first appeared on the Rocky and Bullwinkle show back in the late 1950s. They use a time machine known as the Wayback to travel to the past and future, but when they accidentally alter events, they have to make things right before the universe unravels. The new film is directed by Rob Minkoff, who helmed other anthropomorphic adventures like The Lion King and Stuart Little.
There are a lot of people that know Peabody and Sherman, but there are a lot that don't. And I think kids particularly are not as familiar as their parents might be. And so what I think is there's a great opportunity to introduce them to this, world and these characters. So for me, I think it'll be great for parents who are going to maybe be nostalgic about it, to be able to share something with their kids that their kids had no idea existed.
Mr. Peabody and Sherman will pop off theater screens in 3D on March 7th. You don't need a Sony device to interact with the PlayStation 4. Sony has announced that its new PlayStation app will be available on iOS and Android devices starting November 13th, 2 days before the release of the PS4. The app turns your phone or tablet into a second-screen device for the console, and you can even use them as touchscreens for some games. You'll also be able to send messages to your friends and browse the PlayStation Network. If you buy a new game on the go, you can tell the PS4 to begin downloading it automatically, which means it will be ready to play by the time you get home. The app will even allow you to spectate on the live gameplay of your friends. You'll be able to become a detective thanks to BioShock Infinite. The first installment of the game's episodic Burial at Sea add-on will surface on November 12th. It offers a new single-player campaign that brings the heroes Booker and Elizabeth to the underwater city of Rapture from the first two games. The story is set up like a film noir detective mystery, complete with plenty of twists and turns.
Someone needs to clean up the mess.
Since this is a prequel, players will get to explore Rapture in its heyday for the first time before everything went to hell. You'll even cross paths with a few familiar friends. Burial at Sea Episode 2 is currently in development.
As I said, girl's dead.
It looks like you can add Viking as a character class to the Warcraft movie. Variety reports that Viking star Travis Fimmel has looted one of the 4 lead roles in the upcoming movie set in the Warcraft universe. No details on his character have been revealed, and actors rumored to be up for other roles include Seven Psychopath star Colin Farrell and Ghost Protocol's Paula Patton. We'll let you know if anyone else decides to join their guild. The Warcraft movie will begin shooting early next year and complete its quest to theaters in December 2015.
You are not prepared.